These 20 over-the-top desserts are built from candy bars, cookies, chocolate, and pure imagination, big enough to tame a wild animal. Snickers, cheesecake bars, graham crust, caramel cheesecake, chopped Snickers, chocolate ganache, Reese's peanut butter lasagna, Oreo crust, peanut butter mousse, crushed Reese's, whipped cream, Twix ice cream cake, layered with vanilla ice cream, crushed Twix, shortbread, and caramel sauce. Kit Kat, layered brownies, fudge brownie with whole Kit Kats baked inside. Milky Way stuffed French toast, thick brioche stuffed with caramel nougat, griddled golden. Crunch Bar marshmallow squares, like Rice Krispies, but with crushed Crunch Bars and Cocoa Puffs. Toblerone chocolate mousse bomb. Whipped mousse topped with Toblerone chunks and almond brittle. Butterfinger cookie pie. Buttery cookie base. Crushed Butterfinger peanut butter drizzle. M&M cookie dough dip. Raw cookie dough packed with mini M&Ms, served with pretzels. 100 grand chocolate trifle. Layers of brownie, whipped cream, crushed 100 grand, and caramel. Oreo churro sundaes. Fried Oreo-filled churros topped with vanilla ice cream and fudge. Chocolate chip cookie. Stack cake. Layered warm cookies. Frosting equals a skyscraper of sugar. Double Biscoff s'mores. Dip. Biscoff spread. Crushed cookies. Marshmallows baked into gooey dip. Nutella lava mug cake. 1 minute chocolate cake exploding with Nutella core. Hershey bar brownie swirl. Swirled brownie. Batter baked with whole Hershey squares. Granola caramel. Ice cream sandwiches, oats, chocolate, honey clusters holding vanilla caramel, chocolate Rice Krispies, cheesecake, crispy base topped with cheesecake and melted milk chocolate, white chocolate pretzel fudge, salty sweet squares layered with cookies and crushed pretzels, marshmallow cookie skillet, cookie dough baked in a skillet with stuffed marshmallow center, Monster bar slab. Every candy, cookie, and cereal you've ever loved. Press it into a pan, freeze, slice, devour. These aren't just desserts, they're sugar-packed beasts. These frozen treats were made to survive the heat and taste incredible doing it. Ice kacang from Malaysia is a tower of shaved ice, drenched in rose syrup, evaporated milk, sweet corn, jellies, and red beans. It's a wild combo, but it works. Paletas from Mexico are Mexican ice pops in flavors like mango chili, tamarind, or creamy coconut. They're fresh, fruity, and ice cold. Kulfi from India is a dense frozen milk treat infused with cardamom, pistachio, or saffron. It's creamy and slow melting for a reason. Es campur from Indonesia is a chilled dessert mix of fruit, syrup, grass jelly, avocado, condensed milk, and coconut chunks. It's total tropical overload. Shikuwasa sorbet from Okinawa, Japan is a bright, citrusy sorbet made with Okinawan lime. It's tart, refreshing, and hyper-local. Hot country, cold dessert, global AC in a cup.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, flipped. Here are 7 mind-blowing meal twists you've never seen. First up, breakfast sushi. Swap seaweed for a thin pancake. Wrap scrambled eggs, avocado, and smoked salmon, then dip in maple soy glaze. Next, ramen waffles. Leftover ramen pressed into a waffle iron, crispy outside, chewy inside, topped with a fried egg and sriracha. How about avocado toast lasagna? Layers of toasted sourdough, smashed avocado, poached eggs, and microgreens stacked high. Eat with a fork. Now, French toast fried chicken sandwich. Thick French toast as the bun, crispy fried chicken, and a hot honey drizzle. Sweet and savory perfection. Mac and cheese tacos are next. Crunchy cheese shell filled with creamy mac, crispy bacon, and jalapeno slaw. Taco Tuesday redefined. Then we have the sushi burger. Sticky rice buns, seared tuna patty, wasabi mayo, and pickled ginger. Eats like a dream. Finally, ice cream pasta. Sweet spaghetti made from frozen vanilla strands, strawberry sauce, and white chocolate parmesan. Dessert with a twist. 7 meals, 3 day parts, 1 totally flipped menu.
Forget sugar. Let's talk donuts that redefine savory. First up, the jalapeno mac and cheese donut. Fried shell, creamy mac, cheddar, and a spicy kick. Next, the buffalo chicken donut. Shredded buffalo chicken, blue cheese, scallions, drizzled with ranch. Game day just got an upgrade. Then there's the kimchi beef donut. Braised short rib, fermented kimchi, and a gochujang glaze. Sweet, spicy, and packed with umami. Don't miss the caprese donut. Tomato confit, mozzarella, and basil cream. Yes, it's in a donut, and yes, it works. Finally, the truffle egg donut. Soft yolk, truffle aioli, crispy pancetta in a parmesan glazed dough. Rich doesn't even cover it. 5 savory donuts, no sprinkles, no apologies. Who's hungry?
Imagine a cake that looks like an hourglass on the outside. But wait, there's pie on the inside. First up, Black Forest meets cherry pie bomb. Dark chocolate sponge, warm cherry filling, all frosted with whipped ganache. Next, matcha velvet with a lemon meringue core. A vibrant green shell revealing tangy lemon pie and golden meringue. Finally, carrot cake meets pumpkin pie surprise. Spiced carrot cake, rich pumpkin custard, topped with cream cheese glaze and candied pecans. Cake outside, pie inside. 3 combos that break all the rules, deliciously. These desserts look like glass, but they're fully edible. Imagine a near-invisible jelly dome made from agar and spring water, served with Kanako powder and black sugar syrup. It looks like water and tastes like heaven. Layers of mousse, sponge, and fruit stacked beneath a caramel sugar glass sheet. Crack it open with a spoon for the ultimate dessert break. A classic red candy apple, but made with see-through isomalt glaze. Crystal outside, juicy crunch inside. Desserts that shimmer, snap, and surprise. This is edible illusion at its finest. These desserts are made to be flipped, literally. First up, the upside-down creme brulee tart. A caramelized sugar crust baked on the bottom, creamy vanilla custard on top. Just flip and torch it. The crisp layer becomes the star. Next, the inverted tiramisu stack. Espresso-soaked ladyfingers on top, mascarpone mousse below. Flip it tableside and finish with a dusting of cocoa. Espresso hits first, cream finishes strong. Finally, the pineapple millefeuille flip. Layers of puff pastry, rum-roasted pineapple, and pastry cream baked upside down. The caramelized fruit comes out glossy and golden. Think tarte tatin meets millefeuille. 3 desserts, all flipped, and absolutely unforgettable. They look like dinner, but trust me, they're 100% dessert. First up, the spaghetti and meatballs cake, vanilla sponge pasta with strawberry compote, marinara, brownie truffle meatballs, and white chocolate parmesan. Next, we have sushi nigiri sweets, coconut sticky rice molded into nigiri, topped with mango, strawberry, and gelatin tuna, served with green tea whipped cream, wasabi. And don't forget the cheeseburger eclair, choux pastry bun, chocolate mousse, patty, mango cheese, and kiwi lettuce, all held together with a white chocolate skewer. It tastes like a dream and looks like lunch, dessert in disguise. Sweet deception has never looked so good.
These desserts aren't what they look like, and they're frozen solid. First up, the frozen creme brulee egg. It looks like a poached egg, but it's actually frozen vanilla custard with a mango puree yolk, served on a shortbread toast. Next, we have the ice cream bao bun, a hot steamed milk bun filled with coconut ice cream, raspberry compote, and black sesame crumble. Hot bun, frozen hot. And finally, the chocolate steak illusion, a seared steak made from layered chocolate mousse, raspberry coulis, and freeze-dried raspberry dust, served rare and chilled, deceptive by design, delicious by every measure.
Indulge your senses with a twist on your favorite candy bars. Introducing Twix Deluxe, buttery shortbread, salted caramel, and 70% dark chocolate ganache. Topped with gold leaf and sea salt crystals, pure elegance in every bite. Next up, the Snickers Praline Stack, nougat mousse and roasted peanut praline, all encased in a milk chocolate dome. Finished with a cocoa nib crunch shell for that perfect snap. And don't forget the Matcha Kit Kat Opera, layers of matcha sponge and white chocolate ganache, cut with precision. Earthy, crisp, and utterly addictive, these are candy bars reborn with sophistication.
Fast food? Forget what you know. Welcome to fine dining reimagined. Big Mac, beef tartare, hand-chopped wagyu, house-made pickles, and a deconstructed special sauce foam. All the flavor, none of the bun. It's a culinary revolution. Filet-o-fish, raviolo, cod mousse in squid ink pasta, drizzled with seaweed beurre blanc. One bite, infinite flavor. This is not your average meal. Fried chicken ice cream sandwich, savory cornbread shortbread with hot honey ice cream. It looks wrong, but trust me, it's absolutely right. This isn't fast food anymore. This is flavor in a tuxedo. These childhood snacks just got a luxury glow-up. Introducing the gourmet Pop-Tart millefeuille, flaky pastry layers with strawberry compote, vanilla bean pastry cream, and a thin glazed drizzle. Sprinkles? No, we're talking gold dust now. Next up, the upscale Cosmic Brownie, a dense dark chocolate base topped with chocolate ganache and rainbow pearls made from fruit gel, served on a chocolate shard with edible glitter, galactic and grown-up. And don't miss the pastry chef's gusher, spheres of mango puree in fruit gel capsules with a tangy shell. It explodes like the classic but tastes like fine dining. From snack shelf to plated perfection, this is nostalgia, redefined. Redesigned flavor explosion. Introducing the Wagyu slider with truffle. Ketchup, a mini brioche bun, seared Wagyu patty, white truffle ketchup, and aged cheddar foam. One bite, total indulgence. Next up, caviar, tater tots, hand-rolled potato croquettes topped with creme fraiche and Ozetra caviar. Crunchy, salty, creamy, elevated from drive-through to fine dining. And for dessert, the gold-dusted apple pie cube, compressed apple compote in a cinnamon pat sablé cube, baked, glazed, and finished with edible gold leaf, served warm on a vanilla bean sauce swirl. A happy meal, but make it Michelin.
Welcome to the Culinary Carnival, where state fair food meets fine dining. First up, our gourmet funnel cake stack. Crispy spirals of funnel cake layered with luscious cream diplomat, bruleed bananas, and crunchy hazelnut praline. It's all topped with spun sugar and delicate edible flowers, a true feast for the eyes. Next, we have corn dog tempura lollipops, mini beef tenderloin skewers dipped in a zesty yuzu miso tempura batter, served with a spicy sriracha aioli and a swirl of black garlic ketchup. It's a flavor explosion. And don't miss our deep-fried PB&J bomb, house-made brioche filled with creamy peanut butter mousse and raspberry jam gel. Tempura fried and dusted with berry powder, plated with a rich pistachio cream. It's a nostalgic treat elevated to perfection. From county fair to culinary art, this is what happens when a chef plays with carnival food.
One ingredient, 5 gourmet dishes. Let's talk potatoes. First up, potato mille-feuille, thin-sliced Yukon, golds, slow-roasted in duck fat, pressed and seared, served with rosemary aioli. Crispy layers, unreal flavor. Next, smoky potato foam with caviar, velvety potato espoir, smoked paprika, creme fraiche, and a spoon of black caviar. Decadence in a spoonful. Then we have purple potato gnocchi, hand-rolled from purple Peruvian potatoes, sautéed in sage butter and lemon zest. Colorful, earthy, elegant. Crispy potato nest with soft egg. Julienne potatoes fried into a delicate nest holding a 63 egg yolk. Finished with truffle oil and micro-herbs. Pure perfection. And finally, potato ice cream. Yes, sweet potato base churned into frozen custard with brown sugar and vanilla, topped with candied pecans. One humble vegetable, 5 gourmet spins. These 5 food combos sound insane, but trust me, they work. First up, sweet potato fries with marshmallow cream. Crispy fries dipped in whipped marshmallow, torched to golden perfection. It's like a campfire and a fry basket had a baby. Next, creamed corn peach cobbler. Roasted peaches layered over sweet creamed corn pudding, topped with spiced biscuit crumble. Southern comfort remixed. How about egg roll cheesecake bites? Cream cheese and graham cracker folded into egg roll wrappers, fried golden and dusted with vanilla sugar. Crunchy and creamy, ridiculous. Then we have portobello meatballs, roasted portobellos, ricotta, and herbs rolled into vegetarian meatballs, braised in garlic tomato sauce. Umami-packed goodness. Finally, the mega sandwich. Thick-cut sourdough stacked with bacon jam, fried green tomatoes, pimento cheese, and a sunny egg. Big bite, bigger payoff. 5 wild combos, all flavor. No rules.
One ingredient, 5 gourmet dishes, all made from eggs. First up, the truffle cloud egg. Whipped egg whites baked into a cloud, filled with a golden yolk, finished with black truffle salt and micro chives. Next, the egg yolk raviolo. Delicate pasta filled with whipped ricotta and a raw egg yolk that runs like molten gold when you cut it. Then we have the tamago mille crepe, paper-thin egg crepes stacked with miso custard and soy caramel glaze, a fusion of Japanese breakfast and French dessert. Don't miss the smoked egg espuma, egg foam infused with smoked paprika and lemon zest, layered over roasted asparagus and crispy pancetta. Finally, the egg custard tarte brulee, a classic tart with a caramelized sugar top. Crack it open to reveal the smooth custard underneath. One ingredient, endless elegance. One ingredient, 5 gourmet creations, all made from bananas. First up, banana caviar toast. Crispy sourdough topped with spherified banana puree pearls, whipped ricotta, and a sprinkle of micro mint. Sweet, savory, and elegantly weird. Next, we have banana curry velouté, a creamy spiced curry soup with caramelized banana, topped with coconut foam and a drizzle of pickled chili oil. Rich with a kick. Then there's banana tempura nigiri, tempura fried banana slices over sushi rice, brushed with soy caramel glaze, and served with wasabi cream. Dessert sushi? Yes, please. Don't miss the banoffee tart with coffee air, a banana compote base, toffee cream dome, and espresso foam on a dark chocolate almond crust. Balanced and stunning. Finally, frozen banana millefeuille, layers of caramelized banana chips, banana mousse, and bruleed banana slices crowned with gold leaf. 5 dishes, 1 fruit, fully flipped. Welcome to the soul of the street, where fine dining meets bold flavors. First up, Thailand's truffle chicken satay, free-range chicken marinated in lemongrass and coconut, grilled to perfection, served with a truffle peanut satay sauce and a sprinkle of micro cilantro, pure bliss on a stick. Next, we have Turkey's Wagyu doner cone, shaved Wagyu beef wrapped in a house-made lavash cone, layered with garlic labna, tomato foam, and sumac onions. Street food but sculpted. And don't miss Colombia's arepa royale, a crispy corn arepa filled with duck confit and black garlic aioli, topped with pickled pineapple, a guava glaze, and edible petals, bold, portable, and elevated.
One idea. 3 countries. All flavor. India brings us truffle aloo paratha, a whole wheat flatbread stuffed with mashed potatoes, black truffle oil, and caramelized onions, ghee seared and served with spiced yogurt foam. It's a taste of luxury. Next, we travel to Mexico for the duck confit quesadilla, blue corn tortillas filled with duck confit, Oaxacan cheese, and roasted poblano, topped with hibiscus pickled onions and mole crema. Finally, we visit Georgia for lobiani with smoked gouda, traditional bean-filled bread reimagined with smoked kidney bean puree and melted gouda brushed with garlic oil and ajika. 3 cultures, 1 concept, infinite flavor. 1 ingredient, 3 countries, all gourmet. Let me take you on a culinary journey. First stop, Japan. Uni, chazuke, steamed short-grain rice with sea urchin, green tea broth, yuzu zest, and crispy puffed rice. Umami-rich and unforgettable. Next, we travel to Senegal for gourmet jollof. Smoky tomato rice, charred bell pepper reduction, sous vide lamb shoulder, and a swirl of Scotch bonnet aioli. West African heat reimagined. Finally, we land in Italy with saffron risotto rosso, creamy arborio rice in beetroot broth, finished with lemon mascarpone, pickled shallots, and micro basil. 3 continents, 1 grain, endless expression.
Breakfast, reimagined around the world, one sandwich at a time. First up, we have England's full English stack, a toasted English muffin layered with slow-roasted tomato jam, black pudding crumble, poached egg, and smoked cheddar bechamel. Next, we travel to Korea for the bulgogi breakfast toast, grilled milk bread stuffed with soy-marinated beef bulgogi, gochujang aioli, and soft scrambled eggs, finished with sesame crunch and scallion oil. Finally, we arrive in Morocco for the spiced merguez brunch pocket, handmade Cobb's bread filled with merguez sausage, preserved lemon labneh, soft egg, and harissa butter. 3 countries, 1 craving, maximum flavor.
So I thought adulthood meant giving up my favorite snacks. Not a chance. Let me introduce you to my grown-up treats. First up, the PB&J terrine, layers of peanut butter mousse and raspberry gelée, cut like pâté, topped with freeze-dried berries and candied peanuts. It's a childhood classic, elevated. Next, the gourmet Dunkaroo plate, soft cinnamon graham cookie wedges with whipped vanilla bean yogurt mousse. It's like a nostalgic dip, but way fancier with rainbow sugar glass shards. And finally, the Cheetos crusted mac bomb, truffle mac and cheese croquette coated in flamin' hot Cheetos, drizzled with white cheddar foam and chili lime dust. 3 snacks, 0 shame, full flavor.
Crispy, golden, and unforgettable. Let's take a trip around the world with deep-fried favorites. First up, Korea. Gochujang fried chicken bao. Crispy double-fried chicken glazed with gochujang caramel, tucked in a fluffy steamed bao with pickled daikon and sesame dust. Next, Italy brings us arancini nero. Squid ink risotto balls filled with gooey mozzarella, breadcrumbed and fried, served with saffron aioli and a lemon zest crumble. And don't miss Nigeria's puff puff pave, yeasted sweet dough fried to golden perfection, stacked with cardamom cream and chili mango jam. It's dessert. It's fire. Fried food, elevated, and ready to go global. Dumplings. 3 countries, 3 textures, 3 unforgettable bites. First up, China, truffle xiaolongbao, hand-pleated soup dumplings bursting with black truffle pork broth, steamed to perfection. Next, Poland, forest mushroom pierogi, delicate dough filled with wild mushrooms and smoked potato, pan-seared and drizzled with brown butter. Finally, Argentina, Wagyu empanada duo, flaky pastry filled with slow-braised Wagyu, topped with chimichurri glaze and burnt onion crema. 3 cultures, endless flavor. Let's dig in.
Mac and cheese, but not just any mac and cheese. We're remixing it with flavors from around the globe. First up, the USA, smoked brisket mac bomb, a 3-cheese bechamel with smoked Gouda, sharp cheddar, and cream cheese topped with 12-hour brisket and jalapeno butter. It's a flavor explosion. Next, we head to Japan for the umami miso mac, a creamy white miso base with parmesan and mozzarella, finished with shiitake bacon and a sprinkle of togarashi spice. Pure umami bliss. And we can't forget France. The black truffle croque mac, macaroni in black truffle mornay, layered between brioche with comté cheese, pan-seared to perfection. Crisp outside, molten inside. Comfort food at its finest. So, are you ready to take your taste buds on a passport-ready adventure?
Canned food? Oh, it's about to get gourmet. First up, Spain. Anchovy pinso reinvented. Imagine a creamy anchovy mousse on a crispy sourdough, topped with charred piquillo peppers and olive gel. One bite, pure elegance. Next, the USA brings us the Lux Spam Slider, seared spam in brown butter, nestled in a milk bun with miso mustard, pickled green apple, and crispy shallots. Trashy? Nah, it's classy. Finally, the Philippines serves a corned beef hash tartlet, sautéed corned beef with garlic and onion, wrapped in a puff pastry with calamansi glaze and chive cream. Street snack? More like a showpiece. 3 cans, endless creativity. Classic desserts, reimagined for the fine dining table. First up, Mexico. Deconstructed tres leches, sponge-soaked in 3 infused milks, vanilla bean, smoked cinnamon, and mezcal cream. Topped with torched meringue shards and dulce de leche pearls, it's a sweet masterpiece. Next, Japan. Matcha mochi sphere, handmade mochi filled with matcha cream and yuzu gel. Served as a frozen dome, cracked open to reveal a molten center, pure magic. Finally, India. Gulab Jamun Brulee. Sliced gulab jamun layered into saffron custard tart, finished with rose sugar brulee, pistachio dust, and gold leaf, an elegant delight. 3 countries, 3 flavors, 1 unforgettable sugar high. Instant ramen, taken around the world and leveled way up. In Japan, we have Uni Ramen Royale, silky sea urchin butter broth, a 63-degree egg, scallion oil, and nori dust. Instant? Barely? Italy brings us carbonara ramen fusion, ramen in parmesan cream, crispy pancetta, cracked pepper, and egg yolk foam. Rome meets Tokyo in one bowl. Thailand serves up tom yum coconut ramen, creamy tom yum broth, lemongrass shrimp, chili oil pearls, and lime leaf espuma. Tangy, spicy, addictive. From packet to plated, ramen just went global.
Here are 25 fried foods from around the world, ranked by crispy greatness. Tempura from Japan, light, airy, and delicate perfection. Churros from Spain, cinnamon sugar bliss in every bite. Pakora from India, spiced crunchy veggie fritters that pack a punch. Fried chicken from the USA, golden, juicy, and iconic. Samosa from India, stuffed, spiced, and utterly unstoppable. Falafel from the Middle East, chickpea bombs of flavor that explode in your mouth. Fried ice cream from Mexico, hot outside, cold core. What a treat. Tostones from Puerto Rico, twice fried plantain magic that's irresistible. Arancini from Italy, risotto, fried and cheesy goodness. Karaage from Japan, garlic soy marinated chicken bites that are to die for. Scotch egg from the UK, sausage wrapped egg, fried to rich perfection. Corn dog from the USA, fair food legend on a stick, need I say more? Banana Q from the Philippines, brown sugar caramelized bananas that are pure joy. Lucole maids from Greece, honey-drizzled fried dough puffs that melt in your mouth. Beignets from New Orleans, powdery fried clouds of happiness. Fried pickles from the USA, tangy, crunchy, and totally addictive. Hush puppies from the southern USA, cornmeal fried bites that are comfort food. Calamari from the Mediterranean, tender squid with a crispy shell. Brick from Tunisia, paper-thin pastry with egg and tuna, a delightful surprise. Cocinha from Brazil, shredded chicken teardrop dumplings that are simply amazing. Gyoza from Japan, fried bottom dumpling gold that's hard to resist. Langos from Hungary, puffy fried flatbread with garlic that's a must-try. Fried milk from China, custard cubes with a golden crust, a unique treat. Zeppole from Italy, fried sweet ricotta dough balls that are heavenly. Fried mac and cheese, bites from the USA, comfort food cubed and crisped to perfection. How many have you tried? Which one's your number one? We hit the gas station, but the real magic happens in the kitchen. Chefs are crafting takis-crusted tuna tartare, sushi-grade tuna, crushed takis, and avocado mousse. It's spicy, crunchy, and oh so luxe. Next up, Twinkie tiramisu. Twinkies soaked in espresso, layered with mascarpone cream. Too much? Nah, just enough. And don't forget the beef jerky ravioli, handmade pasta with a whipped jerky ricotta filling. Served in a smoked tomato consommé, it's the snack aisle elevated.
Here are 50 fried meats from around the world. First up, karaage from Japan, chicken thighs marinated in soy, garlic, and ginger, then fried in potato starch. Next, palo frito from Mexico, a chili lime buttermilk marinade, deep fried to perfection. Schnitzel from Germany, a breaded pork cutlet, fried until crisp and golden. And of course, southern fried chicken from the USA, buttermilk soaked, flour dredged, and deep fried for that ultimate crunch. How many have you tried?
These ingredients cost almost nothing, but watch what happens when chefs take over. Instant oats become oat caviar crackers, a crispy tuile topped with smoked mackerel mousse, lemon gel, and seaweed pearls. Savory, textural, gourmet, who knew oatmeal could be this fancy? Next up, cabbage. Charred cabbage steak à la française, butter-basted and seared like wagyu. Served with black garlic demi, creme fraiche quenelle, and fried shallot, ash, pure indulgence. And don't forget the white bread, day-old bread transformed into pain Perdue deluxe. Custard-soaked French toast, bruleed and topped with saffron whipped cream, pistachio praline, and gold leaf. From cheap to chefed up, this is flavor alchemy, and it's a game changer.
Here are 50 roasted and grilled meats from around the world. First up, picanha from Brazil, beef rump cap grilled over charcoal seasoned with just rock salt. Next, tandoori chicken from India, marinated in yogurt and spices, roasted in a tandoor oven, How about lechon from the Philippines? A whole pig roasted over coals, basted with vinegar and spices. Shawarma from the Middle East is marinated lamb or chicken, grilled on a spit with garlic and lemon. And don't forget yakitori from Japan, chicken skewers grilled over binchotan, glazed with tear sauce. With so many flavors, which one are you trying first?
5 grilled cheeses from 5 countries. Time to upgrade lunch. 1. France. Truffle brie. Melt. Creamy brie, black truffle paste, caramelized shallots, on crusty French pain de campagne. 2. Italy. Caprese grilled cheese, fresh mozzarella, sun-dried tomatoes, pesto drizzle on ciabatta, like eating a pizza in a sandwich. 3. USA. Double cheddar bacon, smash, sharp cheddar, white cheddar, crispy bacon, buttered sourdough. Classic, loud, addictive. 4. India. Masala paneer, toasty, spiced paneer, green chutney, red onion on white bread grilled with ghee. Bold heat meets creamy melt. 5. Mexican queso fundido, melt, melted Oaxaca and chorizo, grilled between flour tortillas. Technically a melt, totally a win. Cheese lovers, unite. Which one are you biting into first? These aren't burgers. These are flavor bombs disguised as sandwiches. Cheese lava burger, stuffed with a molten cheddar mozzarella mix. Slice it open. Lava flows out. Bacon jam. Blue cheeseburger. Inside, blue cheese and smoky bacon jam. Funky, salty, and addictive. Mac and cheese stuffed burger. Creamy mac and cheese inside the patty. Yes, inside. Jalapeno cream cheese bomb. Cream cheese, pickled jalapenos, and crushed Doritos stuffed in. Spicy meets crunchy. Truffle mushroom Swiss core. Inside, garlic mushrooms and truffle Swiss melt. Rich doesn't even cover it. These burgers break the rules, and maybe a few diets. Sweet, stacked, and totally irresistible, these 5 dessert sandwiches go way too hard. Mochi-wrapped ice cream smashed between crispy rice crackers. Chewy, cold, and crunchy, all in one bite. 2 cinnamon sugar churros hugging a scoop of vanilla or dulce de leche. Drizzle with chocolate. Game over. Egg waffle folded around fruit, whipped cream, and ice cream. It's a cone, but cooler. Sautéed bananas and cookie butter on toasted brioche. Sweet, salty, sticky. Thank us later. Toasted milk bread with pandan custard, kaya jam, and coconut ice cream. Southeast Asia in a dessert. From crispy to creamy, this lineup hits every craving.
Who says dessert has to wait? These 5 breakfast dishes are basically dessert in disguise. Malva pudding from South Africa is a sticky sponge cake served warm for breakfast, with apricot jam and a creamy caramel sauce poured on top. Soft, sweet, unreal. Kaiserschmarrn from Austria features shredded caramelized pancakes tossed with powdered sugar and raisins, served with plum compote. Dessert? Breakfast? Yes. Sweet tamago sando from Japan is a fluffy Japanese omelet with sugar and mirin, tucked in soft milk bread. Sweet, pillowy, and rich. Roti with condensed milk and banana from Thailand is flaky roti fried golden, topped with banana slices and a condensed milk drizzle. Street food perfection. Finally, cinnamon sugar arepas from Colombia are sweet corn cakes grilled and sprinkled with cinnamon sugar, sometimes filled with guava and cheese. Comfort on a plate. Why choose between breakfast and dessert when you can have both?
5 epic patty melts. 5 insane flavor combos. Let's go. Classic diner style. Juicy beef, Swiss cheese, caramelized onions on buttery rye. Old school never misses. Texas BBQ melt. Smoked cheddar, BBQ glaze, crispy onions on thick Texas toast. This one bites back. Mushroom Swiss, garlic butter mushrooms, melty Swiss, Dijon kick, savory and classy. Philly cheesesteak, melt, chopped ribeye, peppers, onions, provolone. Philly meets the patty. Jalapeno popper, melt, cream cheese, cheddar, jalapenos, pepper jack, spicy, melty, wild. Which one's going on your grill first? These aren't your basic pancakes. Let's go global with 5 viral styles from around the world. Japanese soufflé, pancakes, tall, jiggly, melt-in-your-mouth stacks made with whipped egg whites, light as air, sweet as dreams. Dutch baby, oven-baked pancake that puffs like a pastry, crispy edges, custard center, top with fruit and powdered sugar. Dosa, thin, crispy rice pancake cooked on a flat griddle, savory, spiced, and usually rolled with potato filling. Poffertjes, mini fluffy pancakes made with yeast, cooked in cast-iron molds, served with butter and powdered sugar. Korean hotteok, sweet stuffed pancakes filled with brown sugar, cinnamon, and crushed nuts, crispy outside, gooey inside. From fluffy to filled. These pancakes flipped the internet.
Flatbreads, but make them stuffed. These 5 global picks will blow your mind. First, we have paratha with aloo from India. It's a flaky whole wheat flatbread filled with spiced mashed potatoes, griddle fried and served hot with yogurt or pickles. Next is gözleme from Turkey, a thin flatbread stuffed with spinach, feta, and herbs, cooked on a dome griddle until golden and crispy. Then we have pupusa from El Salvador, a thick corn flatbread packed with cheese, beans, or pork, grilled until crisp outside and gooey inside. Moving on to the scallion pancake roll from China, layered with sesame oil and green onions, rolled and pan-fried, and sometimes stuffed with egg, beef, or crispy chicken. Finally, we have kistabi from Russia and Tatarstan, a soft flatbread folded over mashed potatoes or millet, brushed with butter. One bite, a whole world of fillings. Crepes aren't just for dessert. Here are 5 global crepes you've probably never tried. Galette complète from France is a savory buckwheat crepe loaded with ham, egg, and melty Gruyere. It's breakfast in a bite, French style. Patishapta from India, specifically Bengal, features delicate crepes stuffed with coconut, jaggery, and thickened milk. They are soft, sweet, and rich in tradition. Jianbing from China is a savory street-style crepe with egg scallions, pickled veg, chili sauce, and a crispy wonton cracker folded inside. Blintz from Eastern Europe is a crepe filled with sweetened ricotta or farmer's cheese, lightly pan-fried and served warm with fruit compote. Lastly, the Mexican cajeta crepe is a soft crepe filled with goat milk caramel, topped with toasted pecans and powdered sugar. It's sticky, nutty, and unreal. One dish, infinite cultures. What's going in your crepe first?
These 5 desserts didn't just go viral, they earned it. Basque burnt cheesecake, no crust, intentionally scorched top, ultra creamy inside, ugly on purpose, delicious by design. Croffle, croissant dough pressed in a waffle iron, crispy outside, fluffy inside, finish with Nutella or powdered sugar. Dalgona candy, sugar and baking soda turned into brittle honeycomb. Carve the shape or crack it open. Squid Game approved. Japanese raindrop cake. Looks like a water bubble, tastes like jelly. Served with roasted soybean flour and brown sugar syrup. Tiramisu mochi. Tiramisu cream inside chewy mochi balls. East meets West in one gooey, caffeinated bite. If you haven't tried them yet, now's your excuse.
These 5 ice cream flavors are anything but ordinary, and yeah, they're real. Black garlic ice cream from Japan is savory, tangy, and sweet all at once. Umami meets dessert. Don't knock it till you try it. Sweet corn. Ice cream from the Philippines is creamy, buttery ice cream with real corn bits. It's salty sweet and strangely addictive. Goat cheese and fig, inspired by France, features a tangy goat cheese base with swirls of fig jam. It has sophisticated scoop energy. Wasabi ice cream from Japan delivers a cold hit of heat. Wasabi adds a kick to creamy vanilla. Spicy ice cream? Yep. Lastly, charcoal coconut is a global fusion flavor, jet black from activated charcoal with rich coconut cream flavor. It looks wild and tastes even better. Scoop it, taste it, tell your followers about it.
These deep-fried desserts don't play fair. Crispy on the outside, dangerous on the inside. Fried ice cream, a scoop of ice cream flash-fried in a crispy shell. Hot and cold, crunch and melt, all at once. Deep-fried Oreos, America's guilty pleasure. Oreos dipped in pancake batter and fried until soft, sweet, and dangerous. Gulab jamun, milk-solid dough balls, fried golden and soaked in cardamom sugar syrup. Soft, rich, and syrupy to the core. Banana Q, whole bananas fried in brown sugar caramel, skewered like street candy, sticky, sweet, and totally addictive. Fried milk, chilled milk custard cubes, breaded and fried. Crispy shell, creamy center, wildly underrated. One rule: if it's deep-fried and sweet, it's on this list. From Asia to Africa, these 5 street desserts are next level and criminally underrated. Chimney cake from Hungary is dough wrapped around a cylinder, baked over coals, then rolled in cinnamon sugar. It's crispy outside and soft inside. Halo Halo from the Philippines features shaved ice, layered with jellies, beans, leche flan, purple yam, and condensed milk, a colorful chaos that works. Loukoumades from Greece are Greek donut balls fried golden, soaked in honey, and topped with cinnamon or crushed pistachio. Churro relleno from Argentina consists of thick churros filled with dulce de leche, sold piping hot on the street, crispy, creamy, and legendary. Lastly, queksisters from South Africa are braided fried dough soaked in spiced syrup, sticky, sweet, and beautifully crunchy. Forget fancy restaurants. Dessert lives on the streets.
Let's go global with 10 icons, 5 fast foods, and 5 desserts you have to try at least once. Jollof rice with fried chicken from West Africa is a spicy, tomato-based rice dish paired with crispy chicken. It's street food royalty in Nigeria and Ghana. Poutine from Canada features fries smothered in cheese curds and hot gravy. It's messy, melty, and legendary. Banh mi from Vietnam is a crusty baguette stuffed with meats, pickled veg, chili, and herbs. It's where East meets West, perfectly. Choripan from Argentina is grilled chorizo on a crusty roll, drenched in chimichurri. It's smoky, juicy, and unforgettable. Shawarma wrap from the Middle East consists of marinated meat shaved from a spit, wrapped with garlic sauce, pickles, and crunch. It's a fast food hero. Now for the desserts. Mochi from Japan is sticky rice dough filled with red bean, ice cream, or fruit. It's soft, chewy, and addictive. Pastéis de nata from Portugal is a flaky pastry tart with creamy egg custard, baked until caramelized. It's a bite of heaven. Churros con chocolate from Spain are golden fried dough dipped in thick hot chocolate. Enough said. Tres leches cake from Latin America is a sponge cake soaked in 3 types of milk. It's cold, creamy, and melt in your mouth. Lastly, kanafe from the Middle East is a cheese-filled dessert layered with shredded pastry, soaked in orange blossom syrup. It's sweet, stretchy, and unreal. 10 dishes, 10 countries, one video that'll leave you starving.